I posted the video and that was my first YouTube video ever. And you know what? It got 0 views.
Wow.
Yeah. A week after, it got like 10 views actually. And I got 10 subscribers also. My mom, my dad, my ates, my siblings. Yeah. So that's how I started.
Right now, we're talking about how many subscribers do you have?
I have... Whoa. You can make money off YouTube? That's crazy. Like that was like... Oh.
Can you still recall your first income? Can you still recall your first income?
My first income was like...
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Bago ang tagumpay, may kwentong di mo alam, pera at buhay. Ito ang tunay na usapan.
Mga kaipunaryo, sa araw na ito, we're going to be with part of the new generation. She's very driven, fearless, and she uses her platform not just to entertain, but really to inspire the young generation. And with creativity, confidence, and clear sense of purpose, she's a proof that age doesn't really matter. So let's welcome one of the youngest content creator at YouTube. Let's welcome Miss Zara Chua. Okay, palakpakan naman. Come on. Hi, Zara.
Thank you, Coach Chinkee, for having me.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm just shocked and amazed actually when I saw your YouTube, because it was my first time when my sister sent me your YouTube channel. Yeah, it was my first time to see you. And I'm really amazed. Please tell us, how did your YouTube journey started?
So I started actually, I told my mom, this was like around 2023, around the Burr months as well. There was like a trending movie. I don't know if you know it, but it was like Wednesday Addams.
Yeah.
And then there was a song, there was a trend of went like, and I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands. And I wanted to do that. So I recorded it, right, on my phone and I edited it and everything. And then I was like, Mom, I want to start social media. And at that time, actually, I wasn't allowed to do social media.
How old were you during that time?
I was 12, turning 13. Yeah. So my mom was like, I'll think about it. And then at the end, she was like, okay, we'll let you do YouTube, because I wasn't allowed TikTok at that time. So I posted the video and that was my first YouTube video ever. And you know what? It got 0 views.
Wow.
Yeah. But then actually the next day, like a week after, it got like 10 views actually. And I got 10 subscribers also.
Wow.
But guess how many people there are at home?
10.
No, actually there's 11 of us, including me.
Okay.
So 10 subscribers. My mom, my dad, my ates, my siblings. Yeah. So that's how I started. And then, yeah, here I am now.
Right now, we're talking about how many subscribers do you have?
I have 1.4, I think.
1.4 million.
Yes.
So, in how many years' time?
In 2 years' time.
2 years' time. And by the way, si Zara, she's Filipina actually. Filipina Chinese, okay, indecent. And right now, you're representing a new generation, creative, confident, and unapologetic, in terms of very brave.
Yes.
How would you describe right now the mindset of the young generation? How old are you right now?
I just turned 15.
15. So how can you describe the new generation right now?
Right now, I think I would describe our generation. We're very like bold. We're very like, let's experiment with this, let's experiment with that. There's less fear in what we try to do and what we want to do. If we want to do something, we're going to do it. Like, no fear. And I think this generation actually is very connected to each other in terms of a worldwide thing. There was studies actually because of social media. Like for example, do you know like the our generation slang? Our generation is Gen Alpha, by the way, if you don't know yet.
Gen A, yeah.
Yeah. So the generation after that, we have slang like skibbity, rizzler. I don't know if you understand that, but
I will pretend that I understand.
yeah. So we have slang like that that's understood between various countries. Like it could be from the West, it could be from the Philippines, China, Thailand, a lot of different countries. We all understand these terms that we've created.
And surprisingly, ladies and gentlemen, just for context, the followers that Zara Chua has mostly are from outside the Philippines.
Yes. So a lot of it is from America, actually.
Really?
Yes.
How can... I just don't get it. Probably Americans will follow Americans, but will Americans follow Asians?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I ask myself that a lot, but I think it's because I'm like English era. Or like English era halata. I don't know, but like, maybe that's why. And a lot of them actually are still surprised. I'm like, guys, I'm from the Philippines. And they're like, what do you mean you're from the Philippines? Like, I thought you were from the United States. And I was like, guys, I love the Philippines. I love my country. Like, I'm literally here. They should come visit me.
Wow, ang galing naman. When people hear the word called influencer, they often think it's all about glamorous. It's all about flexing. What's something about this world people don't see in terms of an influencer just like you?
I would like everyone to remember when you're watching an influencer, this is their best foot forward. This is like what they want you to see. But you aren't seeing the full picture, so you shouldn't be quick to judge whether it's good or bad things about that person. There could be some things that aren't captured by the camera because, what I said, like social media is manipulated that the viewers will see what the creator wants you to see.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, let's talk about, views. Siyempre, social media.
Yeah.
What's the most number of views you got from a video?
I think the most number of views I got was from a YouTube short. It had like over 1 million views and...
A million or more, I think.
100 million, sorry. It had more than 100 million views.
Yeah.
And it was like a video with me and my 2 younger brothers. They're twins.
Why do you think it went so viral?
I
Bakit?
think it went so viral because it showcased creativity. So I actually made that script. It was actually a bit by accident. There's a saying now, like, if you'll hear like younger generations, you'll hear like 6, 7, or like the trend will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you don't understand what it means, right?
No.
No? Actually, nobody understands what it means. So it has no meaning. So 6, 7, you just say it because you want the other person to ask you, what's 6, 7? That's the trend.
Alam mo, mapapasana all ka na lang talaga ngayon. How many siblings do you have?
5,
5. You're number
3.
3. So, what values did your parents or family instill in you? And that's the reason why you're such a good influence in the field of social media.
I think what stood out these days is there are a lot of teen influencers, but I think one thing about me is that my parents have really taught me to become like family friendly, like even by intentional or accidental, I don't know, but it's the way like, it's also the way I dress, the way I talk. I don't curse. I don't do anything the normalized teen would do.
Yeah.
They would say like, they would call me like, oh, you're such a sheltered kid. But honestly, I take pride in that. I take pride in how like my parents have raised me. And I'm very thankful that I'm considered a sheltered kid these days. And I think that's why I was able to tap into like the younger generation. So like I'm young, I'm 15, but honestly, a lot of my viewers are even younger. They're like 9-year-old
Wow.
to 11-year-olds. So I think I got to influence them in a way that I'm relatable to them.
Yeah, that's really good. So let's talk about relatability later.
Yeah.
But being Filipino-Chinese, I would say both of your parents are Chinese, is that right?
Yeah.
So you're raised in the Philippines, but your ethnicity is Chinese. And both of us, so I'm also Filipino-Chinese.
Yeah.
How does this upbringing influence you on the way you see work and money? Okay, let's talk about work first, work ethics.
Okay, work ethics. Honestly, I don't know how do you explain Filipino-Chinese ethics? Because like there are a lot of like different types of families in this. But for my parents, honestly, they always tell us to do what we want to do. They always support us in like, I did theater before this, I did sports before this. And like, they always tell us like, enjoy what you're doing. Because if you don't love what you're doing, then you're going to get burnt out and tired of whatever you're doing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's exactly what they tell us. And honestly, I agree with that. If you don't love what you're doing, how are you going to continue to do it for 8 years, 10 years? Like, you're just going to quit.
Guys, I hope that this will be a lesson for all of you. Sometimes we tend to pursue money and success. But the problem is, if you tend to pursue money and success, this is what I've realized. Money and success will run away from you.
Yeah.
Elusive siya eh.
Yeah.
But if you pursue what you really love to do and what you really enjoy doing, money and success will follow.
Yeah.
Based on the observation, like for example, when you talk about basketball players, who for you is one of the best basketball player in the world? Are you familiar with any NBA players?
Steph Curry?
Oh yeah, Steph Curry. Gen A ka talaga. How about boxer? One of the best boxer in the world.
Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah, definitely. One time I went to watch them live.
Yeah.
Si Stephen Curry. And he was just enjoying.
Yeah.
He was just fooling around, throwing the ball, and then he always makes the shots.
Yeah.
So imagine, they love to do what they're doing. they still get paid.
Exactly. Like, all the time, I want you guys, like, the audience, to know that you have to enjoy what you're doing. Because, like, sure, maybe you can earn money on the first year, and then after a while, you're like, why am I even doing this? I don't even want to do this anymore. And then you'll just be like, I quit.
Yeah.
I'm done with this.
Yeah. How about the term called silent quitting? Are you familiar with that?
Not very. Do you want to expound on that?
Yeah. When you say silent quitting, they just get tired of what they're doing and they just quit. They stop without informing anyone and they go a wall out of.
So like MIA?
Yeah, exactly. So again, I do really perfectly agree with what you're saying. Find something that you love to do in your life so that you don't have to work for another day in your life. Like for me, content creation, for me, it's not really a chore.
Yeah.
Just like today, guess how many content I should be shooting today? Guess.
6, 7?
No, higher.
Higher?
Yeah,
10?
higher.
Higher?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just like today, I have to finish 30 contents today.
30?
Yes, and one content at least lasts for 10 minutes.
That's insane. You really love what you're doing.
Well, well, just to give you an idea, I've been with YouTube for over 18 years. And then during the 18-year time, prior to that, the reason why I started in my YouTube channel, I teach about personal finance.
Yeah.
And the OFW are the ones that really needs financial education and they cannot come to my seminar. So that's the reason why I created this channel, to be able to reach out to the OFWs.
I love that. It's like very accessible to them as well.
Yeah, but during that time, there was zero monetization. And
really?
Yeah, monetization only started, I think, in 2019.
So this was like a passion project then.
Yes, and then it so happened that during that time, we were ahead already. We're considered as the OG in terms of content creation.
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, that's the reason why
Literally.
I'm benefiting already right now. It's not because there's money in it,
Yeah.
but because I love what I'm
what you're
doing,
doing.
and then I enjoy what I'm doing. So guys, if you really want to follow success, never ever pursue money. Again, let me repeat, the more you pursue money, the more money will run away from you. But if you pursue what you're good at and what you love to do, money and success will follow you. I'm sure your parents are watching. What's one principle, one life principle that your dad always tell you and your mom always tell you that really makes you the person that you are, to stay humble even you're successful?
I think one thing that I remember them saying, or one thing that's always in my head, is be content with what you have.
Wow.
Whatever you're given, be content with it, be happy with it. And I think one thing, there was one time we were at dinner and my dad was saying, like, if you're walking and you see someone on a bike, you're gonna be like, I want a bike, right? And then when you get that bike and you see someone riding a car, you're like, I want that car, right? And then it keeps going on and on. So whatever, how much you have, if you don't learn how to be content, you're gonna want more and more and you're never gonna be happy with what you have.
Amazing. Your parents are so blessed.
Oh, I'm blessed for having my parents.
You know what? Because there's a quote that says, contentment makes a poor man rich.
Yeah,
Discontentment makes a rich man poor.
I agree with that.
Even you have all that stuff in the world, but if you're not contented with what you have, you're going to be the loneliest person in the world. But even if you don't have much, but if you live life and you focus on the things that you do have rather than focus on the things you don't have,
Yeah,
you'll be the happiest person in this world.
exactly. Sometimes we overlook what we already have because we're very comfortable with it. It happens every day. That's why it's very good to like really meditate on what you have and everyone around you, because sometimes we overlook it and sometimes it's like we're just ungrateful sometimes.
Yeah.
And you'll realize that when you really look into it.
Yeah. Guys, ito lang sabihin ko sa inyo mga kapatid. Ako talagang pinapahanga ko lalo ng batang to. Again, when you're contented, let me balance it off. You must be contented, grateful and thankful, but you must not be satisfied. Thankful and grateful that you're eating once a day, yes. But there will come a day that you will eat 3 times a day. Grateful and thankful that you are commuting, but there will come a day that you will own your own car. Grateful and thankful that you're probably living in a very small bed. You're just a bed spacer, but there will come a day that you will own your own house.
Yeah.
Because the good days are not behind us, but the good days are ahead of us. So again, right now, how do you stay responsible with your finances? Especially right now, I'm sure you're earning from your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
Can you still recall your first income? Can you still recall your
Yeah,
first
my
income?
first income was like, I think $500.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So there was like a requirement. You need to have like $100 to like pull out.
Yes.
And so that was my first time that I was able to like pull out my money. And I was like, whoa, you can make money off YouTube? That's crazy. Like that was like, oh, this happens? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. How to be responsible? Honestly, right now, because I'm not of legal age, it goes through my mom's bank account. And actually, I don't really spend a lot. I think I got this from my dad, but I'm very kuripot. I think the first time I spent my money was for Christmas and like birthday gifts for like my family and my friends.
Wow.
Yeah. So one of my love languages is giving gifts. So I was like, wait, I have my own money now. I can buy them something. Oh my gosh, I can buy my parents something.
Yeah.
And then, so right now, how I do my money is when I get my money, tax first.
Yeah.
And then after that, I do my tithes.
Yes.
And then the next thing I do right now is I invest it. So I do time deposit and then I also do stocks.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing.
Yes, with my parents' help.
Yeah, amazing at 15 years old. You know what? Especially if you can already afford to buy the things that you want right now. So does it mean say that you have the freedom to choose whatever you want to buy right now?
I think I do have the freedom, but I've never honestly really wanted something like super materialistic yet. I think this is just the mindset that we grew up in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I teach always, most Filipinos. Number one, in order for you to become financially free, you need to be financially literate.
Yeah.
Because if you're not financially literate, chances are you won't make much money or you will lose the money that you earned.
Yeah.
Number two, you got to be financially disciplined. Even though you're knowledgeable, but if you're not disciplined, again, it's not how much money you make.
Yeah.
It's how much money you keep.
Yeah.
And the third, even though you're financially literate, you're financially disciplined, but if you are not financially responsible, you may lose everything.
Yeah. And my dad was telling me also, we had this conversation. He was telling me how businesses go up and they go down, right?
Exactly.
They're high and low seasons. And it's the same with social media, especially like right now, it's kind of low season because people are going back to school rather than summer. And so like not all the time will you be having the same income that you're getting. Like that could have been your peak. That could have been like, there could be more, there could be less. So you should be able to like have enough money, like just in case like you don't earn this month, etc. You have to have a backup and you have to have plans for your finance.
Yeah, there's a saying that you make hay while the sun is shining.
Yes.
Have you heard of that quote?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very important. Guys, kaya nga kung ikaw nakikinig at ka nanonood dito, kung maganda ang kitaan ngayon, maximize mo. However, learn how to save. Mag-save ka. Save for your emergency fund just in case something happens to you. It can tide you over 6 months to 1 year. But in your case, the good thing is you're still dependent with your parents,
Yes.
right? So, yun ang good news. Everything that you earn right now, you can save.
Yeah. Right.
And let me talk to the young people if you're watching this right now. The best time for you to save is when you are still staying with your parents. Don't ever have that mentality, tsaka na lang ako magsasave whenever I'm going to start my own family. No, if you're going to start your own family, you pay your own rent, you pay your own bills. So that will be a hard time to really save. So right now, with all the blessings that you're receiving right now, do you know what's the purpose of blessing? Of all people, of all the young people here in the Philippines at 15-year-old, why would God choose you?
I think honestly, as I said earlier, some of my content, it includes relatable videos, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes I would integrate, or a lot of times actually, I would integrate the Bible, going to church in my videos. And how I look at it is like, maybe there are less people who watch these videos. Maybe like, if, for example, I'm doing a dance video, maybe that's like 1 million views. And if I'm doing like video about the Bible, then it would be like 10K views. And that's fine because like among those 10,000 people, there could be one person that would be influenced to go to church, to read the Bible, to open it again. And that's like amazing to me. That's like planting 10,000 seeds in people. And even if just one person gets influenced, that's amazing to me.
Let's go to purpose and philosophy. When you say purpose and philosophy, the concern with the Gen A right now and the Gen Z, they struggle with finding direction and finding purpose. How did you find yours?
As I said earlier, if you don't love what you do, you're going to get burnt out. And so I encourage everyone to find something they love to do and to keep trying things. If you want to try this thing, try it out. If you love it, if you like doing it, keep doing it. And maybe it won't earn you money in the first few years, and that's okay. Like, keep doing what you love and you will find purpose in that.
So when you think about long term, what do you want to be known for as a person, not only
As a
an
person.
Yeah.
As a person, I want to be known for a type of person that you would converse to, that at the end of the day, you would be like, you want to yap to the person, go like, this happened today and everything. And I want to be able to find a connection with every person that I meet. Like, it could be from a person who's from a different background to a different background. I want to be able to connect with them in different ways. There could be from hobbies, what they like to do, whatever. And I want to be known as like someone that you're not like, oh, I have to meet this person today, bro. I don't even want to go today. Like, I want to be like, oh my gosh, she's going to come today. I want to go too. And so that's what I want to be known for.
At 15 years old, do you see yourself doing what you're doing 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now?
Doing social media?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I love what I'm doing. I enjoy it so much.
With social media, there's a lot of probably good comments, but you will also have bad comments and what we call as bashers.
Bashers, yes.
I would say, how do you handle bashers?
Okay, so this, I think one thing that's different about me. So, for some reason, by God's grace, this is crazy. A lot of people will actually be surprised, but I don't get a lot of bashers. So like my fan base right now, like if you check the comments, like people will say like, oh my gosh, you're glazing her. So glazing means like you're complimenting her too much.
Okay.
Because like my comments are really nice. Like they're just like, I haven't received a hate comment in like a year maybe. So like last year, okay. The comment was, the top comment all the time, like in every video for like 2 months was like, where are your eyebrows? Okay, so that was the comment. Yeah. You know what? I tried lining my eyebrows after that, but like after a while I was like God created me this way. Why am I changing the way I look, right?
Wow.
And like he created me this way for a reason. And so I like having my eyebrows. Like right now, I think it really complements my face.
Yeah, galing. Alam mo guys, social media and the perception of people should not change you.
Yeah.
You should be representing the real you.
Yeah. And
yeah, go ahead.
And it shouldn't change you. And because like whenever you do something, you shouldn't do it to please a person. Your number one audience should be God. Always. Everything that you do.
Let's talk about work habits. You've been consistent in what you do. How do you stay motivated even though there are days, I'm sure, as content creators, there are days when we wake up, we don't feel like doing contents.
Yeah. Okay, we have a term for this. So like when we wake up and we feel like we don't look presentable to the camera.
Yeah.
And so like on days like this, honestly, I think it's really God's will for me to content create because he really gives me the push. Like sometimes I wake up, I don't feel so good, but then like, after a few hours, I'm like getting ready and making a video already. Like I really enjoy making videos. It's like such an output for me. It's such a creative output for me. Yeah.
Amazing. As a matter of fact, I would honestly admit to you guys na may mga araw talaga, there are days when I wake up, I don't feel like doing content.
Yeah.
And would you believe, Zara, today's the day.
Really? Okay. So are we cutting everything every day?
No, but the point is, I have already finished 15 videos.
Yeah.
And then I have another 15 to go after this. So it doesn't really matter. That's what they call as discipline. Discipline is the ability to do something even if you don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
So I just want to challenge you out there. If you just wait for the feelings to come before you do something, you will not be consistent.
Yeah.
And I would rather work with someone who's not that great but very consistent rather than great but not consistent.
Yeah.
You're 15 and whether you like it or not, kids nowadays are very emotional. They have high IQ, but the problem is the EQ level. Please explain to us, how does a psyche of a 15-year-old in terms of their emotional quotient? Because there are times young people, because again, they're just like you. You're very outspoken. You can say what you want, but to the point, there sometimes you treat your parents as if you're talking to a friend, and sometimes the respect factor is removed. How do you control that?
I think a lot of that is because of social media. It's very normalized. And there are like some influencers who focus on being best friends with their child, which is not the case because like parents are there to discipline and guide their child, not to be their best friend. That's a different job.
Wow.
That's a job for someone your age, you know, like you have your best friend and then you have your parents. They're there to guide you. And my advice, listen to your parents because they've been in this world for way longer than you have. They've experienced things that you've never experienced before. And so they have the wisdom because they've already gone through it and they're making sure that you don't go through the same thing because they care about you. They love you.
Wow. Where do you think your grit comes from? The drive to really fulfill what you're called to do. Where does it come from?
Well, everything comes from God, right? Without him pushing me to do anything, I wouldn't be doing any of this. I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even get up or anything like that. And a lot of it as well is my parents' support.
Wow.
They're very supportive with everything that I do. I've tried a lot of things and failed and like got into nowhere with a lot of things. But then they still support me. They still let me try to do things.
Yeah.
And again, because when you try new things, you will fail. But then what matters is that you like get back up and try another thing.
Yeah.
Because if you stop there, then you're just going to fall. You're just going to fail forever.
Yeah. And do you want to know, Zara, what's the real meaning of fail?
Yeah.
It's your first attempt in learning. The reason why you fail, because you don't know.
Yeah.
And then failure is not bad when you learn something from it.
Yeah. And actually, like, one of the things, this was like, I climb sometimes. So like, when climbing, like in your first attempt, you're going to want to feel all the holds, right? And if it's like a hard climb, my coach is like, just go for whatever move you think is right. And if you fall, you're still going to gather information so that on the next time you try again, you have a better knowledge of what you're going to attempt. And so I think that applies in real life as well. Just go for it. If you fail, then you learn something.
Yeah. The next question probably, do you believe that people are lazy?
Do you believe that people...
Some people are lazy.
Yeah?
Yeah. But you know what? This is what I realized and discovered, Zara. Probably this is a food for thought for you and the people who's watching this video right now. I don't believe people are lazy.
Okay.
But many people are afraid.
Yes.
The reason why they're lazy because they failed before. They experienced the pain of failure. And they don't want to experience that pain again.
That's true.
So in order to avoid that pain, so they won't do anything. So in the process, it's not because they're lazy. They become lazy because they avoid pain. Just like in your case, you do rock climbing. So definitely when you fall, you will feel a little bit pain, probably from your grip, especially when you fall down. But if you're afraid to experience the same pain, you will stop.
Yeah.
Right?
I like that. I like the way you think.
Yeah. So guys, kung sinasabi mong tamad ka at sinasabi ng tao na tamad ka, hindi ka tamad. Honestly, takot ka lang. Dahil nag-try ka, nag-fail ka, kaya ayaw mo na yung ano. That's the reason why some people even choose to stay at a very uncomfortable situation.
Because I start to fail.
Yeah, because they're afraid again. I would rather be in this situation, not earning enough, not making enough, rather than trying again and I will experience failure.
I agree with that so much.
So,
love that thought.
Yeah. So, Zara, when you look back one day, what do you want your season of your life right now mean to you?
I would want it, and I would want to remember the feelings that I felt having this platform, the days when I was sad, the days when I was happy, and all these things that I've learned doing social media. And I'd like to stick to the things I'm saying right now because a lot of times we can be misguided or misled sometimes, and we forget our true values. And so I really want to remember and stay grounded to all my values, especially what my parents had taught me, what going to church had taught me, reading the Bible. And actually, I never want to forget to read the Bible. It's like the number one guide in life. It's like the tutorial, 101 how to do life, like reading the Bible. And that's something I would never want to lose and always remember to do.
Yeah, amazing, Zara. I just want to encourage you and probably remind you of this quote that I've learned that really helped me a lot. If you do not stand for something, you will fall for anything. So no matter what happens, it's just like your compass. When you're lost, all you need to do is just look at the compass.
Yeah.
You will know how to get there. Like in life, when you feel that you're lost, you just need to go back to the book of life, which is the word of God,
Yes.
and then can guide you.
Because that's like the firmest foundation you could ever rely on.
Amazing. What's one message that you want to send to the young people who feels a lot of pressure, who wants to make it early at life? I'm 25 and I'm still probably, again, if they compare 25 to 15, you have achieved so much. They will feel that they're lost and probably, again, they're a loser. So what can you tell the young people nowadays?
You know what? Actually, I really learned a lot from what Coach Chinkee said. Don't be afraid. Really, just don't be afraid. Just try it. Because if you never try, then you'll never know. You know, like, if you never try, that's what failure is, because you never tried.
Yeah. And not only that, if you never try, you know what type of life you will live? You will live a life of regret.
Yeah. You'll say, like, I wish I did this.
Yeah.
I wish I did that.
Yeah. And then there's no harm in trying when you're young, because you have all the time, you have all the energy, and say you're still staying with your parents. And one thing that I can't forget, I think it was Steve C who mentioned this. He's a businessman. He said, fail fast. Your goal is always fail fast and learn fast so that you can grow fast.
Yeah, because the more you fail, the more you're going to learn.
Yeah, and then once you learn, you apply, you will grow.
Yes.
So if you could summarize your generation's message to the world in one sentence, Gen A, what do you think would it be?
To enjoy and love what you're doing.
That's about it, guys. Yan eh. You know what? One thing that I've realized from you, Zara, your message and your belief system is simple, but it's consistent. It's consistent in the sense, what you need to do in order for you to succeed, find something that you love and do it consistently, right? In any questions that I ask, that's always a consistent reply that you give. And you know what? I hope that you and I will be able to find your own mantra, your own guiding principle that can really help you to succeed in life. One guiding principle that really helped me a lot was the quote of Zig Ziglar. And he said, just help enough other people to get what they want in life, and you will also get what you want in life. So don't ever think about what you can get from this relationship.
Yeah.
You ask yourself, what can I give in this relationship? And once I give, definitely you will also receive. That's the reason why you want to know why God wants to bless you.
Yes.
So that you can become a blessing to others.
Yes. Amen.
The feeling of giving and seeing the joy in other people is much more fulfilling rather than you receiving. Would you agree?
Yes, I would very much agree.
So that's the reason why, guys, like for example, when we read comments, like for example, you watching this episode right now, kung ano yung natutunan nyo, what you have learned from Zara right now at 15 years old, a social media influencer, please, 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 do me a favor, put some comments. And then please, if you are a parent right now, grab this link right now and send it to your children and ask them to watch. Again, not to tell them that, look at Sarah, she's 15, she's doing a lot. No, no, no. The goal is for them to realize that they have a sense of calling, that they have a sense of purpose in their life. Again, just like what Sarah often mentioned, find something that you love to do in your life. Do it, and then do it with passion. So before we end, let's just do some fast talk. Let's make this quick.
Okay.
It's short. Just choose among one answer.
Okay.
Family first or career first?
Family.
Spend or save?
Save.
Naks naman. Oh. Pareho tayo. Private life or public life?
Private life.
TikTok or YouTube?
YouTube.
Comfort zone or challenge zone?
Challenge zone.
Wow. Fame or freedom?
Freedom.
Yes. Purpose or popularity?
Purpose.
Great. Followers or real friends?
Real friends.
Galing. Since si Zara right now, before I ask her to share her social media so that you can also follow her, I would like to challenge naman si Zara sa 60K Ipon Challenge. Are you familiar with this?
Yes, I've seen that.
It's called an Ipon box.
Okay.
So you start with 20 pesos.
Okay.
And then once you have, let's say, 320s, all you need to just shade the 320s and put the coin here and paper bill here.
Ooh.
Just need to round it up, and then from 20 you go to 50 to 100. Without you noticing it, once you finish this challenge, you have 60,000 pesos.
Okay.
Don't forget to write what are you saving for. If you're given an opportunity right now, what are you saving for?
Honestly, at the top of the head, when you just said that, my brother's into 3D printing right now.
Oh, really?
And I probably want to get him another 3D printer. He's really interested right now.
Wow, amazing. Grabe. And again, it's not about her, it's about others. Amazing. So I'll give you this one, and then probably you might ask, how would I save? There's another, again, challenger. This is a game card.
Okay.
It's called an Ipon cards.
Okay.
All you need to do is just pick one a day. Just pick one. And basa, read. That's in Filipino. Check natin yung Filipino niya.
Oh my gosh, wait. That's the real challenge. Okay. Emergency hotline challenge. My emergency, kailangan kang pag-ipunan. Call 911. Maghulog pala ng 911 sa iyong ipon box.
Oh, you put 911 pesos in the Ipon box. That's what it means.
Oh, okay.
So every day, you and your probably siblings can just pick one. Oh, diba?
I love that we make a game. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, ito, like for example, this one simple. I get, this one, yeah.
Invisible 50 pesos challenge. Ang lahat ng makikita mong 50 ngayon araw ay magiging invisible at ihulog mo sa iyong ipon box.
Diba? Oh,
Okay.
so that will be yours, and that's yours on the
Thank
inbox.
you.
And I'll give you one set of my books. But again, this will be a challenge because these are all in Filipino.
Don't worry, guys. It's a lesson to learn.
Oh, yan. Magbasa-basa ka na rin, okay?
You know?
I'll give you the ipon box. Okay, that's this for you.
Much.
So please ask them to follow you, your channel right now. Here.
Yes. Okay, so my channel is Zara the Banana.
Yun
That's it. Zara the Banana.
Any other social media channel aside from Zara the Banana?
Yes, I have TikTok. It's also Zara the Banana. The part is capitalized. And then on Instagram is also Zara the Banana. And on Facebook as well. It's also Zara the Banana.
Thank you very much, Zara.
Thank you, Coach Chinkee, for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. Guys, if you learned something from this session, I hope that you can really share it with your friends and type it in the comment section. I just want to encourage you, no matter how old you are right now, it doesn't really matter. What really matters for you to find your calling and purpose in life. Because once you found your calling and purpose in life, everything will follow. Just like what Zara said, find something that you love to do so that you don't have to work for another day in your life. Maraming salamat. And please don't forget to follow and subscribe. Tatandaan, tamang karunungan, tamang disiplina po ang susi sa pagyaman.
Yung mga point na yun, sobrang nakakagulat na nangyayari pala yun ulit na hindi mo inaasahan.
Ilan yung mga kanta na nasulat mo?
167.
Wow!
It became a huge hit. Inaasahan ko ba yun? Hindi eh. But you will not get to that point if you don't create.
I'm sure through the years, may mga money mistakes ka.
Oh yeah.
Ano yung biggest money mistake na nagawa mo?
Nung nagsisimula ako, I didn't have a budget. Nauubos.
So at this stage of your career, how do you define financial peace for you?
Kailangan nakakatulog ka sa gabi na alam mong
Chinkee Tan, with over 6 million Facebook followers, 2.8 million YouTube subscribers, and 2.4 million TikTok fans, is now all out to share with you the most practical, simplest path to lasting wealth.